Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above. And for a moment all the world was right, but how could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I the king? If I'd only known how the king would fall, who's to say? You know I might have changed it all. And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the you smile life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black tie hair. The last one to know, the last one to show. I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw him surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in lonely places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis. So I've got friends in low places. Guess I was wrong, I just don't belong. Then I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene, just give me an hour and then as high as that ivory tower that you're never now. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the beer takes my blues away. And I'm okay. Slip on down to the oasis, so I've got a friend in low places. I got a friend in low places where the whiskey drowns and the fear chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis, so I've got a friend in low places. I've got a friend in low places.
3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. City's looking like a ghost town on a moonless summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. The thunder rolls, thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. Thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love goes cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, thunder rolls. She's waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes. He knows that she knows. Thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls.
We call them cool, those hearts that have no scars to show, the ones that never do let go and risk the tables being turned. We call them fools who have to dance within the flame, who chant the sorrow out the shade,
that always comes with gifts and birth. But you got to be tough when consumed by desire, 'cause it's not enough just to stand outside the fire. Call them strong, those who can face it swirling along, who seem to get by on their own, those who will never take the fall. We call them weak, who are unable to resist the slightest chance the mind exists, and for that forsake it all. They're so hell-bent on giving, walking a wire, convinced it's not living if you stand outside the fire. Standing outside the fire, standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is barely survived if you're standing outside the fire. There's this love that is burning deep in my soul, constantly yearning to get out of control, wanting to fly higher and higher. I can't abide standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Life is not tried, it is merely survived if you're standing outside the fire. Standing outside the fire. Sometimes late at night, I lie awake and watch her sleeping. She's lost in peaceful dreams, so I turn out the lights and lay there in the dark. And the thought crosses my mind, if I never wake up in the morning, would she ever doubt the way I feel about her in my heart? If tomorrow never comes, will she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? And if my time on earth were through, then she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? 'Cause I've lost loved ones in my life who never knew how much I love them. Now I live with the regret that my true feelings for them never were revealed. So I made a promise to myself to say each day how much she means to me, and avoid that circumstance where there's no second chance to tell her how I feel. 'Cause if tomorrow never, will Does she know how much I loved her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? Oh, and in my time on earth we're through, and she must face this world without me. Is the love I gave her in the past gonna be enough to last if tomorrow never comes? So tell that someone that you love just what you're thinking of if tomorrow never comes. Of a girl in Louisiana, though I'm out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child, such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge. A replay of last night's events roll through my mind, except a scene or two erased by sweet red wine. And I see a truck stop sign ahead, so I change lanes. I need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl just one more time. Hello, Samantha, dear, I hope you're feeling fine. And it won't be long until I'm with you all the time. But until then, I spend my money up right down to my last dime. Calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl just one more time. Calling Baton Rouge, sweet Baton Rouge, my Baton Rouge, yeah. This old highway's getting longer. It seems there ain't no end in sight. Sleep would be best, but I just can't afford to rest. I gotta ride in Denver tomorrow night. I called the house, but no one answered. For the last 2 weeks, no one's been home. Guess she's through with me. To tell the truth, I just can't see. And what's kept the woman holding on this long? And the white nights getting longer, and the saddle's getting cold. And I'm much too young to feel this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace wasted in the hole. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Competition's getting younger, tougher broncs, you know I can't recall. Worn out tape of Chris Ledoux, lonely women and bad booze seem to be the only friends I've left at all. And the white line's getting longer and the saddle's getting gold. Now I'm much too young this damn old. All my cards are on the table with no ace left in the hole. Now I'm much too young to feel this damn old. Lord, I'm much too young to feel this damn old.
Friday evening, mama doesn't know she's leaving till she hears the screaming, slamming, rubber squeezing gears, jamming a local country station, just blaring on the radio. Biggie Mountain 7, then they're heading to the rodeo. Mama's on the front porch screaming out a warning. Yo, you better get your man ass back in bed before morning. 9 o'clock, the show is ended, but the fun is just beginning. She knows he's anticipating, but she's gonna keep him waiting. Grab a bite to eat, and then they're heading to the honky-tonk loud. Straight and real, like dance cheek to cheek. Yeah, ain't going down till the sun comes up. I ain't giving in till they get enough. Going around the world in a pickup truck. Ain't going down till the sun comes up. Wine and dancing, midnight starts a hard romance. 1 o'clock, that truck is rocking. 2 is coming, still don't stop and break. You check the clock, 3 they're right on where they wanna be. And 4 o'clock, get up and go. 5 o'clock, Elvis is screwed. Folks don't know he's on his way. The stars are clean, the horses thin. They say she's grounded till she's dead. But here it comes around a bit. Slowing down, she's jumping in. Hey, Bobby Donna's gone, there they go again. Sun comes.
You know a dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows, and the dreamer's just a vessel that must follow where it goes, trying to learn from what's behind you, and never knowing what's in store. Makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. But I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand aside and let the water slip away till what we put off till tomorrow has now become today. So don't you sit upon the shoreline and choose to chance the rapids and dare to dance the tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And there's bound to be rough water, and I know I'll take some falls, but with the good Lord as my captain, I can make it through them all. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird upon the wind. These waters are my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Yes, I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry.
Papa drove a truck nearly all his life. You know it drove Mama crazy being a trucker's wife. Part she couldn't handle was a being alone. I guess she needed more than holding just a telephone. Papa called Mama each and every night just to ask her how she was and if the kids were alright. My Mama would wait for the cow to come in. When Daddy hang up, she was gone again. Yeah, Mama was a looker, Lord, how he shine. Papa was a good and but the just got. Papa loved Mama, Mama loved me. Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen. It was bound to happen, one night it did. Papa came home and it was just us kids. He had a dozen roses and a bottle of wine. If he was looking too surprised us, he was doing fine. I heard him cry for Mama up and down the hall. Then I heard a bottle break against the bedroom wall. That old diesel engine made a nearest sound. Papa fired it up, headed into town. Yeah, the picture in the paper showed the scene real well. Papa's rig was buried in a local motel. This bird said he saw it all real clear. He never hit the brakes and he was shifting gears. Mama was a looker, Lord, how he shined. Papa was a good one, but the just kind. Papa loved Mama, Mama loved me. Oh, Mama's in the graveyard, Papa's in the pen.
Just the other night, at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school flame. And as I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be. And she was the one that I'd wanted for all time. And each night I'd spend praying that God would make her mine. And if he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, and just because he doesn't answer, it doesn't mean he don't care. 'Cause some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers.
When it comes to loving you, I'll do anything you want me to. I'll do anything at all. And I'm still here for all the world to see. Oh, baby, that's what's left of me. Don't have very far. You know now I'm not a man who's ever been insecure about the world I've been living in. I don't break easy, I have my pride, but if you need to be satisfied, I'm ashamed. Well, honey, I don't have a prayer every time I see you standing there. go down upon my knees, and I'm jaded. I swore I'd never compromise. Oh, but you convinced me otherwise. I'll do anything you please. You see, in all my life, I've never found what I couldn't resist, what I couldn't turn down. I can walk away from anyone I ever know, but I can't walk away from you. I have never let anything have this much control over me. I work too hard to call my life my own, and I made myself a world, and it's worked so perfectly. But it's your love now, I can't refuse. I've never had so much to lose. Oh, I'm shameless. You know it should be easy for a man who's strong to say he's sorry or admit when he's wrong. I never lost anything I ever missed, but I've never been in love like this. God, it's out of my hands. I'm shameless. I don't have the power now, and I don't want it anyhow, so I gotta let it go. Shameless as a man can be. You could make a total fool of me. I just wanted you to know I'm shameless. Blame it all on my roots. I showed up in boots and ruined your black and tie face. The last one to know, the last one to show I was the last one you thought you'd see there. And I saw the surprise and the fear in his eyes when I took his glass of champagne. And I toasted you, said, honey, we may be through, but you'll never hear me complain. 'Cause I got friends in lonely places where the whiskey drowns and the beer chases my blues away. And I'll be okay. Yeah, I'm not big on social graces. Think I'll slip on down to the oasis, so I've got friends in low places. Guess I was wrong, I just don't belong then. I've been there before. Everything's alright, I'll just say goodnight and I'll show myself to the door. Hey, I didn't mean to cause a big scene, just give me an hour and then I'll be as high as that ivory tower that you're never down. 'Cause I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and fear takes my blues away. And I'm okay. Slip on down to the oasis store. I've got a friend in low places. I got friends in low places where the whiskey drowns and the fear chases my blues away. And I'll be okay.
Looking back on the memory of the dance we shared beneath the stars above, and for a moment all the world was right. But how could I have known that you'd ever say goodbye? And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. Holding you, I held everything. For a moment, wasn't I king? If I'd only known how the king would fall. He who's to say, you know I might have changed it all. And now, glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the days. Your smile life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. 3:30 in the morning, not a soul in sight. The city's looking like a ghost town on a moonless summer night. Raindrops on the windshield, there's a storm moving in. He's heading back from somewhere that he never should have been. The thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls. Every light is burning in a house across town. She's pacing by the telephone in her faded flannel gown, asking for a miracle, hoping she's not right, praying it's the weather that's kept him out all night. The thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls, the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. Another love grows cold on a sleepless night as the storm blows on out of control. Deep in her heart, the thunder rolls. She's waiting by the window when he pulls into the drive. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But on the wind and rain, a strange new perfume blows, and the lightning flashes in her eyes. And he knows that she knows, and the thunder rolls, and the thunder rolls.